Mute your microphone when not speaking and welcome our president, Susan Phillips. Actually, she's not the president.
Presiding, right. I am presiding this evening because our president is not what? Present. So we're going to move on without her. Now, we've got a few changes and adjustments to the agenda. We are small but mighty this evening. And it might be that some people will wander in a little late. You just never know. First order of business is, of course, a moment of reflection or prayer and pledge for which we're going to call up to Mana Wago. We're so happy to see you. Yay! I'm going to go adjust on camera.
If we could all bow our heads for just a second. Our Heavenly Father, we come to you once again to thank you for this glorious day that we have had and watch over us this evening. Please let this be an evening of learning, laughter, and friendship. These things we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, flag.
We don't have a flag.
She forgot to bring the flag again.
Okay. We'll just pretend like it's in that corner.
We usually have one.
Okay.
Yeah, we do, but it's gone.
Right. There's Carol like
I pledge
allegiance to the
flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
And I think I am in charge of the mission, vision, and motto statement. So here goes. Toastmasters Club mission, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Toastmasters, where leaders are made. Okay. Toastmasters, oh, we already did that. Our Speaking Up vision. Together encourage Toastmasters create success. Our motto, read and heed the agenda.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. If any partway here while I grab something. We don't have any guest. Oh, we do have a guest this evening. Ella's here. Yay! Hello. We got to greet Grass perfect time. You will notice on the agenda it says educational awards completed. Well, not exactly. As it turns out, we've got one to give this evening, and if you come back next week, we'll have another to give, because I never give them unless the person to receive them is actually physically present. I have a level 4 to give. Now, for those of you who are keeping up, that's way up there. This level 4 is for the presentation mastery path, and it goes to Brandon C. You get a ribbon.
Well, it took us a couple clicks. I was like, oh, wait, I've got that.
Well, you did, but until it comes through,
Right.
I can't give it out.
I thought I'd already.
So I'm going to hold this up to everybody. Look at all the names that are on our sheet for the year. I mean, that's just incredible. It filled the sheet, and I'm beyond the numbers and just sticking names everywhere. So congratulations to this club. We'll have another one to give next week. We are now down to jobs that we have. Let's see. We have to give Toastmaster tips first, and that will be Pam Martin. Come on down.
Yay, Martin. And my tip is simple. I didn't know I was doing Toastmasters tips today. So you should always read the agenda when you first walk in to make sure that what you're doing, because I was kind of shocked. I actually knew I had a couple of jobs today, and I asked Ed, I said, do you want to leave, if you feel up for it, wait till you get there. If you want to do the joke, do the joke. And once I seen, Brandon said I was leading the show, we decided that he could also do Harmony's evaluation. And I think that's what I love the most about Toastmasters is our ability and our willingness to give and take as we need and do whatever we need to do to make this thing rock. And I think we always do. Thank you.
All right, next on the agenda, we have, my goodness, jokes. No, not yet. Not quite yet. Where am I? Toastmaster tips. I'm supposed to introduce the Toastmaster. Goodness knows I need to get away from here because my mind is apparently fried. We are so fortunate to have a good Toastmaster this evening who will read the agenda and lead us through. Help me welcome Tawana. Come on down.
I don't know all about reading the agenda, but we're gonna try. Okay. We're gonna state the theme, and today is National Hamburger Day. Oh my goodness, I forgot something. Sorry. And I went through a lot of trouble with this. Uh-oh.
Lead her back up there, Carol.
Yeah. Okay. I Googled the oldest continuous operating hamburger restaurant
Oh, that's interesting.
that is still with us today. It is Lewis's Lunch in New Haven, Connecticut.
Oh,
So if we're ever in New Haven, Connecticut, we might want to stop by and see how they taste.
There you go.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
What year was it?
It didn't say.
Just that it was the oldest?
Uh-uh.
Huh.
and what is their
Well, then how are we gonna, yeah. What is it?
It didn't say, which really surprised me.
Well,
Best I
yeah,
could tell it didn't say.
because, so now I don't believe it, so. there you go. That's just what.
I don't know, maybe we need to make a trip to Connecticut and find out.
That's-
All right. I can't do this by myself. Our first helper tonight is Carol Lackey, and she's our grammarian. Carol?
Good evening, one and all. It is my privilege to be grammarian. And as grammarian, I have a few duties today. The first one, and the most important, I think, it's just who I am, is to do the word of the day. And we have devotee. Now, what is a devotee? A devotee is an ardent supporter or a fan. They're an admirer. They're a fanatic. They're a junkie. And you can be a junkie over hamburgers. They're a disciple. They're an aficionado. They know what tastes the best. Their palates are so refined. So today, try to use the word of the day. And you know, as grammarian, I always like to add the challenge of a unique word. Devotee.
Devotee.
Mhm. Devote with an extra E.
Devotee.
The devotee. That is correct. The other portions of my position are to listen. And I'm a pretty good listener. I'm going to be listening for what I like, the wording that you're using, the phraseology. I will also be looking for maybe where we're needing a little work with our ums, our extended ands, or our extended so's, or you knows. I will work on that today, and I will be giving a report at the end of the day. Good luck at being a devotee tonight. Thank you, Madam President.
Okay. Our next helper is our timer, and that is Susan Phillips. It's Susan.
See if I can do that a little more efficiently than some of the other things I've done already this evening. As timekeeper, the first thing I'm going to do is time the table topics. We get 2 minutes for a table topics question, which means you're going to get the green light at what time? 1 minute. Yellow light at 1.5 minutes, and red, please stop talking at that, 2 minutes. The idea is to hit the time. For our evaluation section, we're going to use 3 minutes. Our grammarian is included in that. In the 3-minute section of time, you get your green at 2 minutes, your yellow at 2.5, and your red at 3. The individual speakers will give me the amount of time they want, and they will get the green light 2 minutes before the end of the time, the yellow at 1 minute before the end of the time, and the red at the end of the time. I've made another copy of Devotee for you, and I'm going to put it underneath the camera. So the person at the front here, a devotee, of course, of wanting to use the word of the day, will be able to do it because they'll be able to remember it.
Our next helper of the evening is our joke master. Oh, general evaluator.
No.
Sorry. Pam Martin.
There you go. Yay. All right, I have a handy dandy sheet for that makes it really easy. At the end of the day, I conduct the final portion and call up the evaluators and such. I do, and then give my own personal synopsis of what I feel, how everything has went. And I'm a devotee when it comes to being the general evaluator. So I'm devoted totally to making this thing work.
Our next helper for the evening is joke master, and I've already blown this up. Ed, would you show us some levity tonight?
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Levity. I'm a devotee to levity because I'm a poet. Today, can you believe it? Every day, all year long, every day is National Day for something or other. Today is National Hamburger Day, which is a complete misnomer because the hamburgers today are beef burgers.
Yep, that's right.
So somebody somewhere didn't know when they were naming national days that they were failures. Anyway, I'll go along for the ride. Hamburgers. How did the hamburger introduce his girlfriend? Meet Patty.
Oh, that's cute. Meet Patty.
Can't read my writing because my hand shakes too much.
So make it.
Okay. What's the hamburger's favorite day?
Never heard it. I have no idea.
May 28th.
Friday.
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 Yeah, of course, they
Whoa.
went for fries.
It's a cheeseburger. Pork. Oh. Now I can read my writing. Why did the cheeseburger go to the gym? To work on his buns.
Oh.
can read that
Okay.
one.
It's just not, we're too.
It says, why CB arrow BD? That's why did the cheeseburger cross the road? Gotta understand, if I wrote cheeseburger, I wouldn't know. What it said. So why did the cheeseburger cross the road? I mean, yeah, cheeseburger crossed the road. To catch up with his friends.
I thought they were good. They are good. And I gave them. That's from that.
Okay. A good topic master doesn't say a lot. The goal is to briefly give a topic and then give the name of the toast. Is to briefly give a topic and then give the name of the Toastmaster who is expected, topic master, who is expected to respond. Our topic master tonight is Michael Phillips. Right.
Yay, Michael.
Hamburger helper. Is that a product that will make you appear to be a good cook, Pam Martin?
Funny if you should ask when I have my mouth full of pecan. In my case, it's hard to appear to be a good cook when you're not. Now, am I a bad cook? No. But my mother could make she'd get up with her eyes closed and throw things together and boom, you'd have the best meal in the whole world. Drive me nuts. And my sister Karen, other than one fateful, the first time she ever tried to make a peppermint pie and broke my dad's tooth, with the peppermint she garnished it with. She was a fabulous cook. And my sister Sharon, she loved to cook, loved it. And I just despise it. Now, as much as I love to eat, you'd think I'd love to cook, but I don't. So I go down and look all for these recipes, quick recipes. What's funny is I don't even remember what the question was. I just answered stuff.
Hamburger helper, is that a
Oh.
product that will make you look like appear to be a good cook?
I don't think any kind of helper would make me appear to be a good cook. I think I wing it most of the time. We don't eat for winging it. I don't like to eat out much. We don't care for it all. I eat out twice today, and that's a lot for us. Or for me, and I don't want to eat it for supper. I've been gone all day. But I don't think anything really could make me appear to be a good cook. I know somebody who did that once. They come with this, and I could clearly see it was Hamburger Helper. Oh, is my wife, what do you call? Oh, my wife made the best, she called it a hamburger casserole. I'm like, yeah, that's Helper. I can tell Helper when I see it. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me about Helper.
You met someone who's never been to a fast food restaurant or had a fast food hamburger, but you, being a devotee of fast food cuisine, you know the best place to get a good hamburger. And that is Ed Cumming.
You want to
Thank you. Best place to get good hamburger as opposed to a great hamburger.
The best.
the best hamburgers around. I would have to entrust that to Ham.
Who?
Ham. You make great hamburgers. Yes. You didn't know that? I failed to tell you that.
Oh.
Not a big problem, but whatever.
You make hamburgers. It makes me more. Not sure what more at once. But you make great hamburgers. And the best place to go, as opposed to the best person to get, the best place to go, good hamburger. Maybe to the funeral parlor. Just give it up. You ain't gonna get a good hamburger anywhere.
I like Bronx. You like Bronx.
Okay, we'll go to Bronx.
Still on the subject of never meeting someone who's never eaten at a fast food restaurant, you need to advise them of the fast food restaurant with the worst burger. The fast food restaurant you absolutely don't want to go to, and that is one.
Thank you for that interesting question, Dr. I honestly think that the worst place that you could get a hamburger is the Whataburger in Sand Springs. It is dry. There's no flavor to it. It's awful. It really is. Now you go up to the Whataburger up here on 41st. Tastes pretty good. I don't have a problem with theirs. But honestly, I think the worst place that you can go is to the Whataburger in Sand Springs. Either that or my house. My husband says I hit and miss when I go to make hamburger. Interesting question.
Still on the subject of fast food, have you ever ordered a salad at a fast food restaurant, Susan Phillips?
Have I ever ordered a salad in a fast food? But when have I ever not ordered a salad? So yes, of course I have ordered salad in a fast food place. Now, the problem with ordering anything in a fast food place is it is done how? Fast. So they throw it together and it's sometimes not good. Occasionally, though, you can go. Yeah, Brahms is not a bad place. I wouldn't call Brahms necessarily a fast food place, though. I don't know why. I guess in my mind, a fast food place is more like a greasy spoon kind of, where they kind of throwing things at you, and I don't really like those places. I'm just not a devotee of that kind of a restaurant. I like to go truly. I want to get back on this hamburger business. I'm tired of salad already. My best hamburger place is Goldie's here in Tulsa. I love Goldie's hamburger. Now, it might be to one of what I like is the pickle bar. I'm not sure. It might be the pickles as opposed to the hamburger where I want it. You have a question, Pam?
Is there a Goldie's here?
Yes, there's still a Goldie's.
Where is that?
It is over by, pardon me, 61st Street. I was going to say by Oklahoma Joe's on 61st Street. And that's the last Goldie's in town because Goldie's has gone the way of whatever. Very sad. But they serve great hamburgers and wonderful pickles. I don't know about their salad. I've never ordered a salad at Goldie's. Why? Because I go to Goldie's for what? A hamburger. Because we're a devotee.
Okay. What do you like on your burgers, Harmony Branson?
What do I like on my hamburgers?
Yes.
I like pretty much everything except for jalapenos. And reason why I say that is because I am not technically a jalapeno uh, devotee.
There you go.
I don't like how spicy jalapenos are on hamburgers, but other than that, I'm a hamburger with everything on it except for spicy stuff, like I just said. I'm just not a fan of spicy hamburgers. And so, yeah. Thank you very much for that question. I'm gonna try to speak some more actually because I don't see the cards yet. Where's the cards?
Would you like me to show you a card? There we go.
Show your card, any card.
There's a card.
Alright. Um I I like hamburgers and I would get a hamburger pretty much from anywhere, but my most favorite hamburger is the world's famous hamburger at Colton's Steakhouse here in Sand Springs. They are literally the best hamburgers I could ever ask for because they are just so delicious with onion rings on them, and it's really good. Thank you so much for that question.
You, Harmony Branson. And now I will call on our timekeeper for the timekeeper's report.
Well, we were really good today. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speakers. Pam spoke about how a hamburger helper doesn't help her be a better cook, only Ed disagreed. I'm sure Ed knows better. For 1 minute and 54 seconds, almost perfect. Ed spoke the best place to have hamburgers, apparently at Pam's house, for 1 minute and 11 seconds. Tawana spoke about the worst place, Sand Springs. I'm definitely not going to go to the Sand Springs Whataburger place to eat anything. I'll just skip the whole place. And you told us that for 50 seconds. I talked about preferring salad. No, I actually spoke more about Goldie's. I really slipped off the wagon on how I handled that. But I'm a devotee of those things. For 1 minute and 35 seconds. And Harmony was really trying to hit the 2 minutes right on the mark, and you did very, very well for 1 minute and 45 seconds. And I guess we're not going to give you the jalapenos that I bought for you. I'll keep them.
Yeah. Thank you. And let's take a 5-minute break.
Right.
Vote and then take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh. How did you ask the question? What's the oldest hamburger place in the US? Is that how you asked?
Yeah, running.
Vote.
What is the oldest running hamburger place?
What is the oldest or longest running hamburger place in the United States?
That's still running today. What are you looking for? Oh. Nobody's having
Are you asking what the longest hamburger joint in Oklahoma is?
5.
Wow.
1895. 1895.
Hamburger joint?
Which
Yeah,
one?
it's been alive since that long.
Who knew they had
Louis
hamburgers
Lunch,
back then?
Connecticut, opened in
Which one?
1895. It is formally recognized by the U.S. Library of Congress as the birthplace of the hamburger sandwich. The breakdown, single.
How many, how much time do you want? Okay, what's your title? Do you have me an introduction? What's your
They
speech
they
title?
didn't tell me what I would be speaking on. What she said is I would be taking something from the Toastmaster.
With no pitch of a laugh.
Yeah. No, I'm not asking you about your title.
Oldest hamburger chain is White
I'm letting the
Castle.
Toastmaster know. Depending upon your contact,
It's like, it's on the
comments.
tabletop.
it's gonna be an extended tabletop explain. So you get to
That
ask
is
me
the
a
oldest
question.
hamburger place.
I'm gonna ask you.
Oh, you're gonna ask it? Okay.
Oh, okay. Do you have one?
The oldest operating burger place in Oklahoma is
You did
Robert's
that,
Burger, and they have been serving their burgers since 19.
If anybody wants to know where.
Oh, my vehicle,
But.
my Jeep's out in that.
Yeah.
The what?
15.
It's pouring down rain and my Jeep is out in it.
Whoops.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's not raining here, but it is. It looks like rain, but it ain't raining here.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it, but there's no rain here.
It's
Not
raining
yet.
here around me.
Not
I'm
yet.
getting rain right now.
Plus, I try to stay away from.
Nobody heard what I said, but that's okay.
And it gave me an excuse to stay away from it. And I'm like, oh, there you go. Hey, that worked in my favor. I'm like, when a disease can work in your favor, that's good.
Nobody asked me what my hamburger joint was, but it's okay.
For 7
Don't like
minutes.
peppers, so it worked in my
I'm gonna tell a funny story.
I can honestly say, I can't do that. It's a health problem for me. I'm just I don't like them. Cause they add to inflammation. Is what they are. They're part of the nightshade family. We do it. Yeah, you sound like a.
That's tomorrow. Okay, that's Friday. Okay, Friday is
I don't know what.
not looking good, but
Nope, neither is Saturday.
well, it's indoors Saturday, so nothing's gonna get ruined Saturday. It's all indoors.
There is something going on Saturday. That's the car parade.
I know, and I said that's all happening indoors. So
It was supposed to be going down the streets, not indoors.
Oh, I hope they're gonna parade outside. Yeah, not indoors.
well, okay, maybe. I thought it was just. I didn't know it was a parade. I thought it was just a car show.
It was a parade, or it's going to be a parade. If
Oh,
the
that's my bad.
weather
I misunderstood you say that last night. Then I thought you said there was just a car show. So that's my fault.
well,
Of course, I was tired. Of course, I was
parade
tired
car
too last night.
show. What's the difference?
No big difference. I was just
Like this, can you see it?
Huh?
see what.
If I hold the card like this, are you able to?
I
see
can
it?
see the green. Is that what you're holding up?
That's what I'm holding up. So.
All right, then yes.
You
Yes.
guys able to manage if I do it from back here? Yes?
Yes.
The chair over to you so you can see it.
It's not bothering me.
Like sitting on the table like a rock star.
Oh, Dad, you're going.
All right, we're ready.
No,
I'm ready.
remember all
I mean,
that.
Toastmaster. Yeah, your sister.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Hey.
Every time.
Harmony. Yes, harmony's right.
Oh, I'm gonna shut this door too, because they're playing music out there. and I can hear it.
Oh, I didn't hear.
I heard music.
Okay, we're back in order. Our first speaker of the evening is going to be Harmony Branson. Now watch it. Harmony is going to tell us about the different changes in her life. Welcome, Harmony.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Of course, my voice goes out right as soon as I start speaking. My name is Harmony Branson, and I am learning to become a devotee and proud Color Street distributor. Color Street is made in the USA. They are 100% nail polish. The styles and designs include solid colors, just like you would get from a professional manicure, to unique designs that only an overlay strip can provide, such as stripes, color shading that adds depth to the look you desire. You can overlay different designs for a custom result. Some designs add elegant art as such as tiny flowers, hearts, cute kitty or puppy faces, and colors and designs to fit the time of year. And holidays. And once a design is sold out, it won't be repeated. Therefore, you don't have to worry about meeting anyone who has a copy. And price. For approximately the same price as a professional manicure, I can have 2 or 3 applications that each last 2 weeks. Each. It's a real bargain. There are hundreds of YouTube videos showing tips and techniques for easy application. My experience has been to apply before bedtime so that the nails can cover overnight and my nail become one entity. They allow me to carry on whatever activity I have, from sports like bowling to scrubbing. They stay put. The strips are ready to be replaced with simple nail polish remover in about 14 days when my nails have overgrown. The strip and I'm ready for a new look and design. Watercolor streak can just help with some of your professional manicure costs, or you enjoy creating your own designs. I believe you'll love Color Streak. A paradigm shift, a major change in which the usual way of thinking about or doing something is replaced by a new and different way, much like the one precipitated by Copernicus when he showed that the Earth wasn't the center of the universe. What? Folks, I have no idea what any of that even means. What I do know is that my life is changing. I'm going through miraculous changes, and many of you know I'm studying to get my driver's license. I'm still studying, but still encouraged. I want you to know I'm a new registered voter. Yes, I'm going to be able to vote in the next election. That's something I will take very seriously. I'm going to be a small business owner. Yes, me, a business owner. My cousin used to be a Color Street distributor and introduced me to the product. She felt with her full-time job she was too busy, and it got me thinking, I believe I can do it. I like the product of real fingernail polish overlays, which offers designs you cannot get in a professional manicure. They are less expensive individual designs are fun to deal with. The fingernail polish overlays, which offers designs. I'll be learning Excel and finance. I'll need all of your prayers. And in addition to all of these changes, I'm a brand I'm going to be a brand new president of a Toastmasters club. This club, me. Can you imagine me a president of Second Amendment? Toastmaster? At a time when District 16 morphs into District 209, we will have opportunities we haven't had with the network and dedication of Susan and Michael's technology and equipment. We have real chances to grow our club. It's my hope to work with Ed Sr. and Carol. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the joke. Well, yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay. Everybody, if you would take a minute to write Harmony a note, text her a note. I know that she would appreciate it.
All right, did I give you enough time to write a quick note? All right, thank you. Now, our next speaker doesn't have any idea what's going to happen to her, but I promise you she's going to live through it one way or another. Yeah, I don't know how. She's doing a special speech where she's supposed to give some impromptu speeches, one right after another, 3 minutes only for each one. She doesn't know what the question is. I don't know either, because I have 12 questions written here and I want you to pick your first number from 1 to 12.
6. Oh,
Not you, her.
I thought you were 3.
3. All right. And you may listen and walk up as you come or sit. I don't care. You're going to come up eventually. You are at an event when the demonstration fails for some reason. The organizers call you from the audience to talk for a few minutes while they fix the issue. Again, you are at an event where the demonstration fails for some reason. The organizer calls you from the audience to talk for a while, for a few minutes, while they fix the problem. And here she is, Carol Lackey. Thank you.
So much. I'm just so excited to be here. I'm a devotee of this cause. And I believe we have all run into situations where we've had to adapt and be flexible. I know I've had many of those situations, especially over the last 6 months. The last 3 months in particular, there has been so many changes. And with change, you must be adaptable. At my job currently, they have basically changed my whole position. Anybody had that happen where you go in one day and the next day, no, we want you to do this instead. And you're planned to do one thing. And now it's changed forever and a day. Because I say, no, this is how it's changed from here on forward. What do you do? What's your first response? What's your second response? What's your third response? Most people, their first response is to freeze. Or they run the other way. So fine, I'm out, I quit. Yet, if you have the patience to take a deep breath, change can be your friend. It can help you to new heights of excellence. It can help you learn new things. And if you do change right, it may add to that promotion that you're looking for. Now, if you're whining and crying in that back room, trust me, it's going to get back to everybody, and you're going to be the bummer, and no one's going to want to be around you because, you know, that's just a problem. You may lose your job a whole other way besides quitting. Now, I'm not quitting. I've got 4 more years to go to my retirement. So I'm not quitting. So I'm going to try and push through. I'm going to look for what are the actual outcomes? What is one positive a day that we can do? When changes happen or when barriers occur, like just occurred, how you respond makes a difference to everyone around you. You can become a part of the pity club, or you can remain flexible and adaptable to move forward into your new future. Thank you very much.
So now what you're going to need to do is pick a number. Let it step over by the piano to give yourself a little time to think. Pick another number between 1 and 12, but not the one you just picked. Some other one.
11.
11. All right. I'm going to see if I can get this on the right thing. You said, there we go. All right. You said 1?
11.
11, excuse me. You are delivering a speech that requires presentation slides. Your computer stops working, and you need to fill the time with an engaging speech while the technology issue is repaired. Huh, isn't that interesting how you pick 2 that are very similar? I'm a 12. Come on down. Carol,
Thank you very much. And again, technology strikes. We all work with technology every day, whether we are on social media, whether we are on email, text messaging, on our phones, AI, many different versions of technology nowadays. And we all are so dependent upon technology. What happened to the time when we could just have a conversation? I remember growing up, and I know in this audience, many of you probably do too. We spoke to our friends. We didn't text them. We didn't have that opportunity. We didn't share our lives for everyone plus their neighbors and their neighbor and their neighbor's neighbor to see what we were doing. But the little things we did in life didn't get caught on that social media either. Because trust me, there's a few things I am so happy social media was not around at the time. No pictures to confirm it. It did not happen. But technology is a tool. It is not the end all. It is not our mentor or our guide. It is not our best friend. Technology is a tool. So when we have ups and downs with technology like we are doing today, we have to be patient and realize it's a tool. We are the ones in charge. We are the ones who have that knowledge, the wisdom, the experience, and the knowledge to be able to provide the information to those around us. So let's not rule out relationship just because we have technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you. One of you.
Okay. Would we like to take a few moments and write Carol a note of positive feedback?
Got the stuff in there. You know we did, Brandon. You know we did.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Tonight's speaker is no stranger to being asked for identification, sometimes in the most unexpected places. In his humorous and thought-provoking speech titled, "Let Me See Your ID," he shares a ridiculous real-life encounter at the city dump that will make you laugh while you also making you think about what truly defines who we are. Please join me in welcoming Brandon with a warm round of applause.
Toastmaster. Let me see your ID. Have you ever noticed how often we hear that phrase? You go to the airport, what do they want to see? Your ID. You go to the bar, what do you got to show them? Your ID. You want to buy cigarettes. I hope no one in here is buying cigarettes, but if you do, you got to show them your ID. Okay here? Okay. Well, several years ago, I got a powerful reminder of just how seriously some people take identification. Now, I had let the trash pile up over the weekend. My fault. So, like the devoted husband that I am, I grabbed my 3 13-gallon bags of trash and I threw them in the truck and I ran off to the city dump on my way to work. Well, I get to the city dump, I pull up next to the dumpster and I hop in the bed of the truck to grab my 3 bags of 13-gallon bags of trash. And I notice 2 things. The police officer across the street watching me like a hawk. And then I turn and I look over at the fence and there's a sign on it. And it says, daily limit, 2 50-gallon bags of trash. I look at my 3 13-gallon bags of trash, look at the cop, look at the sign, and I say, chuck, chuck, chuck. In the dumpster they go. Hop in my truck and I'm headed down the road. Well, guess who pulls out behind me? That's right, Mr. Sneaky Pants. Yeah. He follows me all the way into town. Big city of Gore. We hang a right down into Main Street. Guess what happens? Boop, here come the lights. Lights are on. He takes his dear sweet time poking up to my truck. He stands and he says, "Sir, license, registration, insurance, and trash permit." I laughed. I couldn't help it. When was the last time you got pulled over? And I've been pulled over a lot. For those of you who know, I do not like to drive slow. I don't like slow drivers. I get pulled over. This is a sidebar. This is not in my notes. I get pulled over a lot, and it drives the Silver Fox nuts because I don't get tickets. I don't know why. Maybe it's the space. Tell me. Anyway. So he didn't think it was funny, and he gives me a $200 ticket for illegal dumping. I said, illegal dumping? Are you kidding me? Look, there's my shop, right? You can see my shop from where we're at, and it goes right out of town. And what do people do? They drive down that road and they chuck their trash right out the window all over the road. I said, if you want to catch an illegal dumper, go down there. Now, let me back up. I had a trash permit. I just didn't have it on me. Apparently, you're supposed to carry your trash permit too around the town of Gore. Just one. I used to think identification was a pretty straightforward thing, you know, driver's license, passport, maybe a Costco card, like Tammy and I just left Costco. We had our Costco card. That's normal identification, right? But apparently, Michael, it's now pretty complicated. Did you know? This will blow your mind. You may not have heard this before. People today, there's some people identifying as a different gender than what they actually are. And there's some people in here that probably want to identify like me as a different age than what they are. I mean, there's many days that I identify as a 14-year-old boy, you know, I ain't pull my finger, still my favorite trick, to be honest with you. Sorry, I lost my place. I got me sidetracked. But apparently now, all that aside, there's people who identify as an animal. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
This is the most insane thing. Well, there was a police officer in California that pulled a gentle thing. I was going to call him gentleman, or just a gentle thing, I guess, because and he walked up to the. Have y'all seen this viral video of that? Oh, you need to look this up. So this police officer in California pulls this person over, and he won't talk to the police officer, and his friend in the passenger seat starts talking to him, and he says, well, he's identifying as a cat today, so he can't talk to you. And the officer never breaks his professionalism, his composure. He keeps on. I would have lost my flipping mind on the side of the highway. If you've ever been on Interstate 5 in California, that place is crazy. Anyways.
Yeah. The cat.
So the officer says, last I checked, that cats aren't licensed to operate motor vehicles in the state of California. If you'll wait here, I've got a tow truck on the way, and animal control is also on their way. When they get you back to the pound, your owner can come and pick you up for a fee. And that's, of course, after we've updated all your shots and made sure that they're current. Never broke his professionalism. I mean, my hat's off to that guy. But you know, we all carry two forms of ID. One for the government and one for reality. Because the most important identification is not the one on your driver's license or the latest label you decide to wear. It's the one you see when you look in the mirror every day. And you decide, who am I going to be? It's not based on today's mood, social media trends, or the latest movement. It's built on your character and the person you are when no one's watching, your values, your honesty, your work ethic, and how you treat people day in and day out. We're not on time. I'm lost over here. Oh, my goodness. I get 7 minutes today. Wow, I'm going to keep beating my gums. No, just kidding. So the next time someone asks, I need to see your identification, maybe we're going to hand them something better than a plastic card. Let's hand them our integrity, our work ethic, our sense of humor, and, you know, the kind of person that you've worked hard to become. Because those things, they never expire, and they're a lot harder to lose than a trash permit. Madam Toastmaster.
Okay, if we could take a few moments and write Brandon a little note of encouragement and feedback.
Oh, it's okay.
You got a perfect seven. You and the timer messes up, you win.
I just didn't want to be that guy that talks for like 20 minutes.
We were the winners.
Okay. Our next helper for the evening, Pam Martin is our general evaluator.
You're one-on-one. Appreciate you. First, I'd like to call up the individual evaluators. Ed, would you like to come up and give Harmony Branson's evaluation? You did a good job, actually, Harmony. He's a devotee to this stuff. You're welcome.
Harmony, my pleasure to be your evaluator this evening.
She'll see best.
I enjoyed your presentation this evening. I learned quite a bit that I never had any idea of what goes on to make some of the nail displays that I see on people. I can't tell you how many times I wondered where they found an artist that could draw these little fine designs and what would it cost to have that done. And you answered so many questions that I never asked. You told us where you get them, what you expect to pay for them, and the fact that there's nobody sitting there drawing little designs on your fingernails. It was extremely informative for a guy, especially because we don't know these things. At least this guy doesn't know. I was learning about the stripes, the colors, the shades of colors that you could get, and how much you went through to go and get your fingernails fixed, done. Never occurred to me how much went into that. I only thought it was very expensive. I enjoyed your articulation, Harmony. It did a good job, very carefully pronouncing all the necessary words in that presentation. You used the word of the day. And the fact that you wanted to start your own business, I'm proud of you. That was a good decision to make. Becoming a Toastmaster for another club. That will be a learning operation for you because it is for every new Toastmaster. And working on your driver's license. I have trouble reading my notes. But congratulations. I'm sure you'll be a good driver. I think you'll be good at everything you tackle, Harmony. Thank you for a good speech this evening. Enjoyed it.
Dan, I picked a great person to pitch it. I think he did an excellent job. Thank you, Ed. Carol Lackey, Brad Anderson, do you have Brad? Brad is still, are you still there?
Yes, yeah, must be. Brad, are you there?
Brad? Oh, should we go on? Okay, we'll go on to Brandon C. So Brad, take your time. We're gonna go on to Brandon C. We'll come back to you. Susan Phillips for Brandon C. Would you please come do that? Thank you.
Please continue. Thank you for your speech, Brandon. I'm going to demonstrate some of the things that I thought Brandon did well. I had a hard time finding something he did wrong, so I'm going to have to focus on all the things he did well. So one of them was this. Now, this is a good thing to come out, but I want you to look at the camera, look at the screen and how that, look what happened. I'm just teaching all of us this. We're going to come out, we're going to have to remember where the camera is. So when you're planning to come out, you want to scoot this thing over to the side. And that's okay, we get to do that. My suggestion is you do it, have the Toastmaster do it, or do it just before you speak. And then that way you can have the whole place. This is something every single one of us in the room needs to do. I was thinking about it the other day. How can we get rid of this and still function? And so I think we're going to try some things. And your speech reminded me, yeah, we really need to get on that because it's very effective to be out there. You were marvelously effective doing it. Had we not had the camera, I would have no criticisms to make. But we have the camera, so I have a criticism. I loved the way you put that speech together. It was absolutely funny. I wondered if perhaps the officer was, you never got tickets because people were scared of you. I don't know. You didn't say that, but I did wonder that. You called out the names of the audience. I liked that. Reminded you. I found it interesting when you lost your place. You go, oh, I lost my place. That's really the only true error that you make. Not the losing of your place. That was not the error. The error was what? Calling attention to yourself. I don't know where I am. I am here. And yet, when you said it, it was just funny. It kind of fit in with the whole speech. But again, you're here to learn how to be a better speaker. So those are some of the things. Mind your area. Try to figure out your area ahead of time so that you can mind your area. And when you make a mistake, just move over it as if it never occurred. Because to the audience, it never did. They never read your speech. They have no idea what you're going to do next. So you can do literally anything that you want. I'm supposed to come up with things that he should work on. Well, I've given him a couple of ideas. And we're going to let it go with the two. Because, Brandon, I've watched you grow and grow and grow. I hope you keep coming back because I know there's more there. And I want to hear every single bit of it.
Thank you. Well, I'm a devotee to change. So I'm going to try to do this. She says you can do that. See, and I always feel like that's a little too personal. But I don't know that. This is fine. I'll duck. All right. She's saying I can't duck. Okay.
Yes, you can duck, but you're not that.
All right. So Brad, are you there yet? You there yet? Okay. Then we're going to move right on to Miss Carol Lackey, if everybody doesn't mind. Well, if you mind, we're going to do it anyway. Okay, yay. Miss Carol Lackey for the grammarians report.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Tonight was fun. See, that's why I put challenging words up there, so we can all have fun together. You didn't notice, I like having fun. Today, I heard some amazing phrases. We were excellent on our ums and our so's and our ands and our you knows. We were excellent at all of that. I didn't really pick up on any, which is amazing because we all get that little bit of nerve to, but I really didn't pick up on any of that. But my likes, Pam, yes. I like the word despise. It was really a full word that kind of gets you in the gut, you know. And then winging it, of course. I'm the key of winging it. Ed, levity. And you do bring levity. Good as opposed to great. How many times do we settle? Makes you think. Answered questions I never asked. I liked that phrase. I wish all of life would answer the questions I never asked, so I would already have the knowledge and I wouldn't have to step out and ask them. Harmony. I'm not a jalapeno devotee. Well, guess what? Neither am I. We can be sisters. Paradigm shift. That is a great phrase. Miraculous changes. I like that. When changes aren't just normal. Believe I can do it. Excellent verbiage today. And for the word of the day, harmony. Myself, Brannon, Ed, Michael, Pam, Susan, everybody. Yeah.
Say it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
there you go.
but the amount and who won tonight was Miss Susan. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
You almost got there.
Almost got there.
Almost
Darn it.
got there.
Missed it by that much. Okay. All righty. Brad, are you there? Okay. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to give my rendition of what I thought of Carol's presentation. Now, yeah. Well, because Brad's not, yeah. And I'm already up there. Oh, Harmony, yes? Brad's gone?
Brad is there.
Oh, okay. Brad, do you want to give,
You gotta give your evaluation.
you want to give your evaluation or you feel up for it here?
Trying to get my phone to work. So.
Oh, okay. There you go. You're on,
Yeah.
sir. You're on.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Everybody that I'm sorry, I've been focused, but I've had weather is trying to get into where I'm living, so I'm trying to get animals and stuff out. So I apologize for that. But Carol, you did a wonderful job on your speech. I listened to it, and you did a wonderful job. I didn't hear anything wrong with it. As far as everybody else goes, you did a wonderful job as well. And just on the side note for me, we're talking about hamburgers. Everybody forgot. There's a couple of them that y'all forgot. Brownies isn't one. Ron's is another one. And Brahms is the third one for me. Now, I grew up around brownies a lot of times when I was a kid. So there you go. Brownies is the best hamburgers in Oklahoma. End of story. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
End of story. I'm going to send the vote around for the evaluators. Did we not do speeches or no? It wasn't sent around. Are we going to do the speakers also? Okay. As speakers and evaluators are being sent around, if you all would bear with, it will be coming around when it comes. And I'm going to do a timers report by Susan Phillips.
I think we didn't do that for you.
Okay, that's all right. Because she's going to do that now. Do it all at once.
Are you ready for this? First
Go
report.
for it.
We'll start with the speakers. Harmony speaking about life changes, used 10 minutes. Carol speaking about things that she picked right out of the hat. And in my opinion, you did a perfect 3 on each of the 2. You really stayed very close to the time, and I appreciate that. Brandon, you really were perfect. We really timed you very carefully, and it was straight on 7 minutes. As to the evaluators, Ed, you got a perfect 3. And I really did time carefully doing your evaluation, a perfect 3 minutes. We did the other evaluation. Let me see. On mine, Brandon was one minute, and I spoke, and it looks to me like I used 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So I wasn't perfect, but everybody else was.
But she's so close.
So close.
Perfect. It's okay.
No,
Now.
not just close.
Now, because brevity is going to be the clear winner tonight. because I have a general evaluation report. And the room was set up, followed carefully, all jobs were present. When meeting time, great. Meeting flow was wonderful. Transition, introduction, turnovers, everything. Applause, led, acknowledgements, participation, and evaluators were positive, helpful, and offered useful or practically solutions. Now, who would like to, Miss Tawana, would you like to give out all the things? Yay, Miss Tawana, our wonderful Toastmaster for the evening.
Okay, guys. What do we want to start with? Paper topics?
You're in charge.
Let's start with paper topics.
You're the TM.
Okay. It was a tie. Ed and Harmony.
Yay.
Okay. Evaluator. Did I give an evaluation?
That Michael saying right here.
Brandon C, she gave an evaluation for Brandon, didn't she? Oh, Susan.
That was just
Like, you asked her what the sticker, who knows? Why?
Michael was in charge of that part. Just messing with him.
You won by being tired.
Okay. All right. We ready for the best speaker of the evening?
I don't know.
Brandon. Okay, guys. It is time for me to turn the evening over back to our presiding officer, which is Susan Phillips.
This has been hilarious. We're gonna have to tell, when are we gonna tell our actual president when she comes back? I'm gonna swear all of you to secrecy. We're just gonna tell her the meeting went really smoothly and we can manage just fine.
Yes.
Yes, I did. Well, she doesn't watch them most of the time. So you can just tell Donna when she comes back that we managed, that we missed her, but we managed. Don't tell her how bad we managed. All right, let's take a look at what it says I'm supposed to do. Is there any new or old business that we need to cover? I don't know of anything pending personally, other than when we.
Speechcraft coming up.
Speechcraft will be our next meeting. That'll be Speechcraft week 1 will be when we come back. Dina's running this. She's already given me an agenda to print out and so on. And some assignments have been given out. Just come to the meeting and do what you're asked to do when you come.
Yay.
I'll contact you over the weekend to tell you what roles I know about, but I won't know everything because I can't assign it. I won't know all of it. Okay, so next item is what have you done for Toastmasters this week? Anybody done something? Yes, ma'am.
I did do, I contacted Diana, Higgins
Emerson.
and asked her who the 2 people was. I could not remember, and they were Marie Gard. Remember?
Yes,
And
yes, I
Minerva
remember
Allard.
Gard.
And I
And
could
who
not
was the
think of
other one?
those 2, Minerva Allard.
Yes.
Yeah,
Minerva.
remember? Yeah. And I could not think
Yes.
of it, and I saw them and met them and knew, and then I couldn't
Well,
come
good.
here and
Thank you for that.
thought I'd let you know.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And we don't have a guest today. We need to work up. Well,
I know.
I don't consider you a guest. I
Wow.
consider you part of our family. Do you have something you'd like to tell?
Basically, Carolyn's been asking me why I didn't join. I don't like to speak. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
And yet, look how well she speaks.
yeah, she does.
She doesn't like it, but look how well she speaks. I think
Maybe
she
that's
should,
the reason why she's asking me to join.
because you speak so well.
I don't know.
Well, maybe. I imagine she's asking you to join because she'd like for you to join. Is there anybody in the room else who would like for her to join? Let me hear the applause.
yourself in that.
Peer pressure.
Walked right into that.
Yeah, you really did walk right into that.
And anytime you want to join, we'd be delighted to. No question about that.
Don't worry about your speech. Worry about evaluators.
There you go. Worry about the evaluators. Okay, quick rundown on June. All I know for sure is the theme is going to be Henry Ford's Ford, which is 1896. That Dina is going to be our Toastmaster. Topics will be her husband, Chris. The speakers presumably will be something to do with the speech crafters. I do not know exactly how it's going to go, but it ought to be very entertaining. I expect it will be much more smoothly run than how I ran this meeting. But shh, don't.
You
tell
did
them.
fine. You're such a devotee.
We are
And there you
we
go.
are done.
We had his last one in time.
The last one.
I can't get the last one.
Yeah, I know. She wants to hog it.
I hog it.
That's right. Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
Improv.
Let me get my notes instead of me,
I'm so glad to see you back. How you?
it was the whole improv thing, you know.
Yeah, well, we were improv.
That's not tech.
Non-addicted. Like Kathy, kidney stone, just kissing. You jump fast when it has to fast like a kidney stone. No, we didn't. And grab this stuff too. Can I get you guys this trash also? One
Yeah,
more
she
go.
takes me Sunday, and I'm like, sure I'll do it.
For this back.
Monday, busy. Working, believe it or not, Tuesday.
I was so sure there was an improv today, because that's exactly what happened. I looked at it.
All right. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness.
Use it again, right? You want this, honey? Yeah. You do want it? No. Okay. I'm gonna pitch it.